Greetings and welcome to Monster Legends, and another feeding episode. This time we're going to be feeding a little fellow we picked up in this Space Raiders maze, which is still going, by the way. This is Globrush, and unfortunately he's got a couple of lock ruin slots, but we won't hold that against him too much. I mean, it's not his face. Look into those eyes. Aren't they cute? Anyway, he is a legendary and he's light. So, we're going to find out what he's got. Alright, let's find a home for him. Okay, he's reasonable. Although, I think there's a little bit too much darkness there. I will put him over here. Okay, we're into hip bumps again, aren't we? It does seem that way. We're into hip bumps. Okay, alright, we're into hip bumps. Okay, alright, so let's, we won't hold that against him. Won't hold that against him. Alright, and we're not gonna make him keep that name either. No, we're not. Anyway, like I said, this is Globrush. He is a legendary. He is light. He appears to be immune to blindness. Maybe he's gonna be doing blindness. Or actually, maybe it's just because of those huge eyes. You can't blind him. There's just too much area there for those eyes. Anyway, let's see. He's kind of balanced in terms of power and speed. They're a little on the high, but he might be getting a buff at the moment. Actually, stamina isn't really buffed, so I'm guessing those numbers are legitimate. That's not too bad. So, Globrush got rich designing high-tech weapons, but then he lost all his gems gambling. Oh, dude. When Captain Copperbeard found him in a tavern, penniless and dejected, he brought him on board the Curse of the Cosmos, where he became the gunsmith. Okay, dude, you're working for pirates? Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's take a look over here. So, Galaxy Shooter, low physical, star projector. Ooh, moderate. That's interesting. Usually that means that someone is going to be doing damage when their first skill is actually a moderate. Interesting. And, of course, hopefully we're not gonna... This is the hip bump down here, apparently. Okay, this is Galaxy Splitter, his special skill. Let's see what this does. Deals insane light damage to all enemies. May blind all targets. May burn all targets. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice indeed. Yes, it is. Pretty nice. Okay, so, let's start feeding him and figure out what else he's got, because right now, at the moment, he can't even hold a gun. Look at him, he can't even hold a gun. His fingers are too small. Let's get him to... Okay, there goes level 4. Actually, technically level 5. And he's got a little gun there now. And he's got tools in his back. Okay, so he's going to be Okay, you know, shooting up in the air like that is kind of dangerous, dude. Just saying. Alright, so let's go and start working on those skills, starting at level 7. Okay, Proto-Galaxy. Deals moderate light damage, 50% chance of burning. Okay. I want to actually compare to that with the star projector, but it won't let me, so we're just going to take that. Okay, burning. So he's going to be doing burning. Okay, alright, so let's go to level 10, his next skill. Mini Cluster. Deals low special damage to all enemies, 50% chance of blinding all targets. That's not bad. That's not bad. Obviously, we're not going to keep that, but it does foretell good for the future. Alright, so let's keep going. Level 15. Andromeda Beam. Deals moderate light damage, requires a cooldown. I guess we could put it there. It does more damage, but, you know, this one could be burning, you know. Alright, we're just going to put it there because why not? And it's a cooldown, too. That one alarms me a little bit. Alright, so let's continue to level 20. Magellatic Shape. Deals moderate special damage, may blind target. Okay, that's good. That's good. And actually... Yeah, I mean... That one makes sense. I just put it there. Because I'm not going to keep that one anyway. You know, for a blinding attack, yeah, 1 round cooldown is fine. I can understand that. Alright, so let's go. Level 25, and of course his final form. Okay. Canis Major Projector. Deals very heavy light damage. Requires cooldown. Okay, that's a 2-round cooldown. That probably should have gone in the second spot. But I'm going to put it over here, because why not? Okay, and there he is! He's got a bigger gun now. Yes, he does. He's got a bigger gun. I see he's got horns on top of his head. Okay, you're still shooting in the air. Dude, that is, like, dangerous. What if that, like, comes straight back down on you? Let's continue to level 30 and see what else he's got. Pocket Supernova. Deals moderate light damage to all enemies. Targets receive extra damage from light attacks. So, in other words, this is a moderate light damage attack group, and then they're going to get that debuff on them that makes them take left center. I can see they kind of messed up the status effect there. Yeah, that's something that will make them more susceptible to light attacks. That's not bad. So I put that in the first spot. Yeah, for now, I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to put that in the first spot. That's interesting because we had one over here, which was a special attack to everybody. And this one, I might have to be moving some stuff around. But then again, we're still getting his things here. We're still getting his things. So let's just continue to level 35. Let's see what he's got before deciding. Deals massive light damage, pardon me. Requires a cooldown. 3-round cooldown. Ugh. Well, that one... Okay, what are we looking at here? How is this one a 2-round cooldown and the new one is a 3-round cooldown? You know? Let's think about this. Okay, the very heavy light one. I mean, if you look at it, it doesn't look like it's a lot more. But of course, the gauges can be wrong. I suppose you have to take it. Yeah, I'll just take it. I mean, the raw numbers might be much better, you know? Okay. Just, you know, for a single target, something that doesn't have any effects, even if it is, you know, insane or massive or whatever it is, 3-round cooldown's a lot. Just saying. I mean, if it did something like blinding or burning or something, yeah, that's fine then. But it doesn't, so, yeah. Level 40. Black Matter. Deals heavy special damage, may blind target, may burn target. That's good. That's really good. It's a 2-round cooldown, but that's a good one right there. Let me think about that one for a minute. I'm not keeping that. I'm kind of hoping there's an upgrade for that. But I mean, I'm not keeping that one. See, there's some... I might want to keep both of them? I don't know. That's a good question. Well, I'm not going to keep that one. It's 50% chance. It's low special damage, and it's 50% chance. I'm not keeping that one. So we'll make decisions about what we're going to keep based on what's coming up. Because we probably got like maybe 2 left, maybe more. I don't know. We'll see. I doubt we've seen everything here. Okay, level 45. Okay, Canis Major Projection. Yeah, that's... Yeah, got rid of that one. Got rid of that one. Okay, level 50. 50. Galactic Tide. Deals moderate light damage to all enemies. So you have this one here, which does moderate light damage, but then makes them susceptible to light attacks. And then you follow up with this one? That would probably do a lot of damage then, wouldn't it? Alright, so I do have to make a decision here now. This is another one that's a 2-round cooldown, that's a 3-round cooldown, that's a 3-round cooldown. How would I do this now? I would probably lead off with this one, and then if I put Galactic Tide in for this one, then I would follow up with that one. I could probably come up with a pattern that keeps them going here. It's just I would really like to have had a single skill that had one. I mean, it comes down to do I want that or do I want that? Now that one is much better. Much better, because it just doesn't just do the blinding thing, it does burning too. So I'm going to put it in for this one. Because you got to keep that one. Got to keep that one. That tells me, though, that I don't think an upgrade for the special blinding one is coming. That may be it, but we may get more. I guess we'll have to see. All right, level 55. We've seen that one. We've seen that one. I'm not going to pronounce it again. Okay, and finally, for now, level 60. No, we're not keeping that one. Okay, I think that's probably it. I'm just very quickly going to do this. Okay, Pocket Nova, light to all, massive light. I just wanted to make sure. All right, so we got all the skills that are his most powerful, I think. Although there can be some argument, should I switch out the black matter one? I don't know. We do have a couple that are 2-round cooldowns, so it shouldn't really be a problem here. All right, let's take a look from the beginning. All right, we got this one. Pocket Supernova. This one deals moderate light damage to all enemies, and then they receive a debuff, although it's 3 turns. Okay, it's really small text. Now, obviously, they didn't fix the text for this one. That looks like a variable, frankly. And while they have this debuff, they'll probably take double damage. I don't know what the percentage is. I'm guessing it's double damage. It's usually double damage. Double damage from light attacks, which means he would be setting up his next skill, which of course is Galactic Tide. This deals moderate light damage to all enemies. This would probably turn into very heavy at that point. Right? So, but this one is a 2-round cooldown. This one's a 3-round cooldown. But then again, he still has another light one, which I kept, which is this one. If it was a single target, if there was one guy you really wanted to get rid of, you'd probably follow up with this one first. For instance, if you were in war and you got denial on those guys, you got denial on the other team, he might use that first one, make them susceptible, and then when his turn came around, if there was one guy, if he could just get rid of, he'd use this one. He'd use this one, and he would probably devastate it, especially if it was susceptible to... Actually, you already made it susceptible to light, so it wouldn't really matter. Yeah. And then you have this one down here, which deals very heavy special damage, and will blind, and will burn, which is a good combo. Something else. You could really mess something up. It's a single target, though. But anyway, he does seem to do a lot of damage. No funny business here. In fact, he doesn't. Other than the blinding, he doesn't have any denial at all. He is basically a damage dealer, and he's slightly more powerful than he is. He's not, in terms of life, he's kind of right down the middle. He's not overly meaty. He's not kind of weak or anything like that. But he does seem to be a damage dealer. So yeah, damage. You probably want a little bit of speed on him too, because, you know, if he want that first one to get off so that he can use the other ones on it. You know, if you have a group who's like equal and they're devastating, you want to follow up with this one and then finish somebody off with that. But it lasts 3 turns, so he will have the opportunity to use both of them anyway, unless the other team is like really fast, which is the reason I think probably like 2 damages and then a speed. Because you don't want him getting left behind. He really needs to. He really needs that first skill to really make the others worthwhile. You know, really damaging. So anyway, he seems pretty good. He does seem to be a decent damage dealer with the proper runes, and I said a little speed and put some denial. If you get somebody to put some denial on there, he could be all right. He could definitely do the job. Might be very useful in war. I don't know what books he's in. But might be very useful in war indeed. Anyway, so this is Globrush. He's a light legendary. He does seem to be a damage dealer. And yeah. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.